Hey guys, Marsing in here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're just going to do a sort of fun theme team battle using the full Goku Black and ZAMASU team. We've talked about quite a lot over the last couple of months with the release of these various units. Obviously we got the Awakening for this World Tournament, Goku Black. We got this guy released with Vegeta and Trunks. We got the EZA for you, Fusion ZAMASU, and now finally the EZA for Tech Goku Black and ZAMASU. And throughout all of this time that has passed and all of these videos where we've been using these units, I've been talking about quite a lot the fact that obviously, apart from the actual Fusion ZAMASUs, or at least the AGL one is as well, right? Because he eventually becomes Fusion ZAMASU. They don't have a 200% leader skill. Only Fusion ZAMASU does, right? Because he's technically on Battle of Fate. I don't know why I said technically. He is on Battle of Fate. So they don't have a 200% team, which is unfortunate. But I feel like this team is going to be super good and super fun once they do actually get that 200% lead. So I thought it'd be cool just to do this video. Obviously with the power level of this team and the fact that one major piece that we really are missing in terms of the more difficult content is another really good slot 1 unit. Because obviously the Tech Goku Black and ZAMASU can function well enough as a slot 1 unit for the first couple of turns where they have their guard. And then after that, ideally, you've gotten them fully built up in their passive. You've got some stacks of defense off of their super attack effect. So they can be decent in slot 1. But when we're talking about things like the red zone and stuff like that, you're not really ideally going to want to be putting them in slot 1 against these tougher bosses, especially ones that have type disadvantage. So units like, you know, Omega, even though it's one of the easier of the big bosses for the red zone, putting Tech Goku Black and ZAMASU in slot 1, not really the best way to go about it. So obviously for the sake of running this team, we are in Infinite Dragon Ball history. I just picked, I think this is stage 16, the Super Tag Warriors. I just thought it'd be cool to have a stage with as many mortals as possible, right, for the Zero Mortals plan. And considering the fact that all of the enemies are Joined Forces enemies, then we get 2 mortals for the price of 1 in every single stage. And as you can see, we are absolutely blitzing it through. We're using this ZAMASU as the leader because he has a 170 lead for Realm of Gods. And then as a friend, we've got another Int ZAMASU. I managed to find a Rainbow friend with full level 10 links. So definitely very good. He only has a 150 leader skill, but does give 4 ki. So that is obviously beneficial. But, you know, it's more than enough for a Infinite Dragon Ball history. And you know what? I constantly forget that Fusion ZAMASU has a super attack counter. I don't know, are any of the main red zone bosses, can he counter any of them? I don't think he can. But yeah, don't see that all that often, so it's very cool to be able to get that in a video. So, but yeah, I'm a big fan of this AGL ZAMASU. I'm really looking forward to his EZA, him and the Tech Trunks. I feel like their EZAs are going to be really good, because this AGL ZAMASU, he already has the skeleton of a really, ridiculously good kit. You know, in this Fusion ZAMASU stage, which he becomes after his first turn, he has 40% damage reduction. He gives you a bit of a heal if you drop below a certain amount of HP. And then obviously the reason why he aged out kind of fast is in his passive he only has attack. So unfortunately they did this with a couple of units early on, but having damage reduction but no actual defense is not the best. The only unit that kind of gets away with it is AGL Golden Frieza. He has very low defense, but he has 90% damage reduction, which kind of makes up for it, right? But when you've got 40% damage reduction but you don't have a huge amount of defense, it means you're going to be eating big super attacks from difficult bosses for a pretty significant amount of damage, and then you're only cutting 40% off of that very large number, right? So he can definitely be a bit of a liability. I would not want to be running him against red zone bosses and stuff now. But with an EZA, I feel like he's going to be really good. Be interesting to see what they do, right? Because I want a new unit that will lead this team with a 200% leader skill. We could see a new Rose. I like STR Rose, but the finishing blow thing is kind of annoying. A new base Goku Black would be cool, right? Because we've got the AGL one and the STR one. but they are obviously support units. They need to get hit to build up, which can be kind of tricky and really difficult content because they can get blasted super early on. I know we have the Int Goku Black EZA, obviously is going to come up eventually, which could be very, very good as well. I guess, I don't know if that means they wouldn't do another one, because I feel like the best choice for like a lead for that kind of team would be another like transforming Goku Black, like base to Rose. So obviously when he gets his EZA, that's going to be really cool. But until then, we'll have to see what they end up cooking up. I know a lot of people are looking forward to a new Dokkan Fest Goku Black of some variety. And obviously that celebration will then give them the opportunity to awaken the Int one. And potentially even the Int LR that we could have brought on the team as well. But I brought most of the... my rotations are essentially like the 2 ZAMASUs and then ZAMASU and Tech Goku Black and ZAMASU, and everybody else is just there for the support. I do like that about the fact that we have all these Goku Black units that just give this support. So this team does work very well and very cohesively together. I think this is the last fight. And I mean, as you can see, we haven't really had any trouble. I know this is not a particularly difficult event, but as I kind of was talking about earlier, like, we don't really have a lot of really good slot 1 options. So I was trying to think about what stage to do for this video. And I just couldn't really think of like a good red zone stage that would be good for this, right? I mean, we could have done one of the earlier ones, the ones that no one really cares about anymore after the first clear. But, I mean, who cares about those ones, right? So, let's go ahead and do Fusion ZAMASU's active skill here. Will this kill? Maybe if he gets a crit. And then I guess we could do the AGL one to try and get the finish, right? Because the unfortunate thing with the AGL one, he loses some of his damage reduction, but he doesn't really make up for it by getting like a ton of defense. So, oh, we just get the crit anyway. So, there you go. Look at that. Look at that KO screen. That is beautiful. So, yeah, I just really, really want this team to get a 200% lead. Maybe they could get a Carnival LR, like a Merge ZAMASU. I could see us getting a Dokkan Fest LR that's like Fusion ZAMASU that becomes the mutated Fusion ZAMASU. But this a standalone mutated one as like an LR would be pretty cool. And apparently the GT trio are actually the final stage. So I guess that gives us an opportunity to get a few more attacks in here. We'll take that. Destroy all of the mortals, as many of them as possible. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are down below. What do you guys think of the various different Goku Black and ZAMASU units? Which one is your favourite out of all the current ones? What would you like to see as the next Dokkan Fest release that could potentially be a 170 lead for these guys? And how would you do the leader skill for a unit that would give these guys a 200% lead? Because obviously there are a bunch of different combinations, right? All Goku Black and ZAMASUs are on Future Saga, Time Travelers, Realm of Gods, Worldwide Chaos. So it had to be some kind of combination of those ones in order to include all of the units. But yeah, I think that could be a very good and very fun team. So let me know what you guys think down below. We're going to eat the super attack here for double-digit damage. Okay. Is AGL Goku Black actually going to finish them off? That would be kind of funny. This guy, is he even fully built up? He probably has been attacked enough times at this point, right? He's getting the double super. I don't think he actually does finish them off, though. So we might actually get to get the finish with AGL ZAMASU after all. So I do like AGL ZAMASU. I've said that already, but I just think he's cool, right? Like, the animations have aged pretty well. He has that manga only, like manga original super attack thing with the teleporting, with the portals. Because he doesn't... Does he do anything like that in the actual anime episodes? I don't think he does, right? It's taken directly from the manga. I need to keep remembering to say manga. I've been saying manga with my good old English accent. I've been saying manga ever since I was a kid. And hearing everybody else on the internet say manga made me kind of assume that I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you guys say down below in the comment section. So we're going to get the Dokkan attack here to finish him off. I actually really like this super attack animation as well for Fusion ZAMASU. So I'm pretty glad that we get to see this as the finisher for the Dokkan attack. Unfortunately, 4.6. I mean, when this guy came out, his transformed state, especially with support, he was doing like impressive damage, right? But Obviously now, this is not really impressive. But yeah, that close-up, very, very cool. And give him the giant purple fist, and there you go, 5.5 mil. Not crazy, but we finish him off. We finish the stage. Not a difficult stage to do, but a very fun team. I just really, really like all of the Goku Black and ZAMASU units. Goku Black is probably my favorite Dragon Ball Super villain, because I think when it comes to Dragon Ball overall as a whole, you can't really beat Frieza. And I'm a big fan of Broly as well. But yeah, in terms of Dragon Ball Super, Goku Black is my favorite Dragon Ball villain. So, very big fan of this team. Like I say, let me know your thoughts down below. What would you do for a 200% leader that covers all of the Goku Black and ZAMASUs? Let me know your ideas down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.